Hello my friends, this is DemonSword. It's been quite some time since I've done a video, and you know, it's time we did one. Hello Mr. Fly. So, inside this box with this beautiful locking mechanism and just in key for it is the Destroyer of Fate, which is the second project sword of the channel. Now this project sword was designed and made between me and Tsunami Tiger. It's a shihozume sword, and that's a specific lamination which lightens the blade, but keeps the resilience and strength known for the in the katana line. The box here was made by Satori Tansu. It's mahogany. It's actually a lot heavier than I thought it would be, in all honesty, my friends. When I first picked it up, I was kind of, it was more than I thought it would be. The box is made of mahogany, and inside is a chime mechanism. When you open the box up and pull the drawer out, the box will then chime, and kind of like a music box. Satori Tansu himself even told me that he designed this box to be when this entire system is an echo chamber here, and mahogany itself actually acts as a resonating to help carry the sounds out. Now, since we're out here in the wilderness, kind of doesn't make very loud sound because of all the birds and bugs attacking me right now. So, you open the lock, you flick the door open, and you pull out the drawer. Now, inside the drawer, about halfway, it makes the chime. I'm trying to do this without damaging the box. I'm actually on a hill. Now, let's see what we've got on the inside. So we have a sword cleaning kit, we have an official unsealed thing from Tsunami Tiger, and the sword itself. I always call it a her. Don't ask me why. Just have that feeling. So let's break this seal open, which, by the way, has Tsunami Tiger's official seal. So inside we've got number 37, which is, I guess, is the swords. Yep. This is the sword done by the forger, the smith, stating it is an official sword, certificate of authentication, which are always fun to get. Now inside, we've got further blade certification, named the Destroyer of Fate. It is a 1085 carbon steel plus folded steel plus iron sword. So, unlike nanemooni, which is a soshu kite, which is 7 metal, this is a 5 metal. So what they do is they have a core of iron down the center of the blade. The inner edge is actually 1095 carbon steel. One of the best steels known for cutting in katanas today, more modernly. And then folded steel around the outer edge, outer shell, basically. It acts as a shock resistant, steel type. When you strike downward and you have those folded layers of steel, it can strike. Now folded steel itself tends to be pretty heavy, so that adds a little more weight to the blade. I haven't tested this blade out yet, so we'll both see how it works. Now, the story itself has, or the certificate itself actually has the story of the sword on it, which I actually myself came up with. It even has another picture of the Destroyer of Fate fully. Serial number 37, 2 of 111. I guess handmade clay tempered shihozume katana. Seigo green, buffalo kurigata, samegawa is black genuine racekin, subaset silver inlaid iron, kojuri kojuki, I can't even say this stuff, I'm sorry, is buffalo horn. And, well, shihozume is probably one of the easier of the laminations of the higher advanced ones to do because of the core, the edge, and the shell. Now, Tsunami Tiger has gone one step further and taken that shell to be folded steel. So, we'll also take a look at what's inside the box. So, we got a cleaning kit. So, with your payment, you would get a cleaning kit. Tampon. I actually like that one. It already looks better than the one I cheaply bought off of Amazon. The stain here is actually the same as the box, so that's just, a nice little touch, I would say. Now, I'm really digging this sword cover. It's got a lot of script on it and seals, which kind of befit the name DemonSword, I would say. So, without further ado, let's draw the Destroyer of Fate. Now, offhand, It's a lot lighter than I thought it would be. Interesting enough, it's got these beautiful carvings of dragons on both sides of the saya. Now, the saya is actually interesting. Instead of being curved somewhat like my more modern katanas like my nanemooni, which is its sibling, it's actually got a semi-tapered triangular middle here. Now, the horn itself looks really pretty. I'm actually going to get closer to the camera to show you off. The horn itself, tightly fit, tied, somewhat loose, but I've come to expect that. I'm actually going to loosen this up and tie it down here like I would for Aido anyway. You can see all the details of the Suba, the Fuji, Kashira. Very nicely tight wrap. It's got 2 metal pegs, but I also note inside were 2 bamboo and even wall mounting options, which were kind of nice. Gold dragons. I usually don't like these, but this actually gives it a good look. Sorry, I'm getting flies on me. Now, with most katanas there's a breaking period. It's a lot better than I thought it would. Slightly sticky, but again, it's a never before drawn katana, so it's going to be very... There's going to be what's called a break-in time, so I'm actually going to work with it. But as it is, actually being like eaten alive here by bugs, my friends. Steel itself looks pretty nice. Really well done. The folded steel actually has what's called Tsunami Tiger's Cloud, Master Cloud Finishing Polish, which is completely mirror-like and gives it a, or gives the user the capability of looking at 360 degree while aiming down while looking at the blade, so you can actually see behind you. Which, when actually doing this, sorry, as I said, bugs, it actually does it. Now, this is a Muramasa styled blade. There is Muramasa Nagako at the base here. The tang is actually styled after Muramasa. The blade is geometry of Muramasa. I'm going to look at the tip here in the light like I've told you many times. You do that to make sure the tip is perfectly flush. It is. I see no waver or taper pattern in this blade at all, which that alone makes it nice to me. The fit to blade to habaki is very tight. There's these nice silver wave habaki with star patterns on the seppa as well. The wave and hamon actually look really nice. It sometimes almost ghosts out the hamon, but the hamon is there, it is prominent. If I did myself, I could probably, or one of the other sword makers I know could actually probably bring it out further, but as it is, this is what you get from Tsunami Tiger. Very nicely polished, very well geometried, just a nice edge. Now, it's got what are called Muramasa bowhides, and I'm going to go into a video in more detail on this, but bowhides of this type are actually made to reduce weight and add weight. So you reduce weight total to the blade by a little amount, which further adjusts the balance upward, giving you a little more chunk to the strike. So this blade is actually a medium target sword, so you can cut from anywhere from light to medium targets. Now, what's the difference between a medium target of, say, this blade's quality, which is $1,800, versus a blade that's $200? Really, it's quality and craftsmanship. Are you an artist? No. If you make a mono steel tempered blade, you can make them do roughly the same thing as these $1,000 blades. The benefit of this is pretty much as close to Japanese steel as you can kind of get, the method. It's beautiful, it's folded, it's well constructed. I mean, it's got a good balance. The only thing that it's doing is these metal pegs are clicking a little bit when I'm moving it here, but that's because they're metal pegs. I actually should put the bamboo in. I'm actually going to strike targets, but we'll do just light target types just for now to just see it in. I'm going to break it in further, but overall, really nice blade. Good job, Tsunami Tiger.